this world, nothing is permanent except change. True to this even in our educational system, since our government's dream is to reduce or even to eradicate out-of-school youth. They never stop discovering and developing curriculum suited to every learner. With this dream, the Philippine government has initiated a transition from old curriculum to the K-12 program last 2012 through Republic Act 10533 or the Enhanced Basic Education Act of 2013. K-12 curriculum covers kindergarten and 12 years of basic education composed by 6 years of primary education, 4 years junior high school, and 2 years senior high school to provide sufficient time for mastery of concepts and skills, develop lifelong learners, and prepare graduates for tertiary education, middle-level skills development, employment, and entrepreneurship. The question that everyone has asked before its implementation is, would it be successful? And multiple criticisms have been received from the curriculum change. After 7 years, was it really successful? Here is our stand. The K-12 curriculum, so far, has undergone so much challenges that restrain it to be triumphant. It is because the implementation lacks resources that support the teaching and learning process. There are large-scale shortages of facilities across Philippine public schools. These include classrooms, teachers, desks and chairs, textbooks, and audio-video materials. To sum it up, there are too many students and too little resources. Places the schools from far-flung areas into disadvantage. Remote schools in the Philippines still faces scarcity of teaching resources and teachers are continuously challenged in delivering quality basic education in the countryside. The conditions of far-flung schools require passionate, committed teachers to provide the much-needed services. Was opposed by some people due to additional burden. It is said that the additional 2 years translate to more expenses on the part of the parents of public school students who belong to the impoverished families. Poor families are forced to choose between buying food or sending their children to school, which could cause a higher dropout rate. Employed teachers who still need necessary skills. Teachers were ill-prepared for senior high school. Many were at a loss on which specific subjects to teach in the tracks offered by their schools. Textbooks and teaching and learning guides came out too late. Despite these criticisms, the K-12 curriculum is still a success. It can be seen from its wide array of effects it gave to the students, teachers, stakeholders, community, and the government. It is and will continue to be a country's triumph because K-12 promotes knowledge and skills explosion. Students acquire in-depth knowledge, skills, values, and attitudes through continuity and consistency across all levels and subjects. Subjects are taught from the simplest concepts to more complicated concepts through grade levels in spiral progression. As early as elementary, students gain knowledge in areas such as biology and geometry. This ensures a mastery of knowledge and skills after each level. Produces globally competitive graduates. With the new curriculum, the DepEd promised to offer higher quality education through tracks. Each track will give students enough time to master a field and enhance their skills. In the end, K-12 graduates will become globally competitive and ready for the expanding labor market. Is supported by the government. The national and local government officials displayed their support to what they consider as the greatest reform there is in education through construction of support infrastructures for learning and investment in ways of school materials. Is boosted by technological advancement. Tech trends in education will continue full steam with the development of new and improved educational technologies and tools. This guide offers an in-depth look at cutting-edge learning tools and trends, virtual learning environments, and the latest technology apps that are enabling new models of connected learning. Is enhanced by the collaboration of schools and teachers nationwide. Professional development for teachers is undergoing dramatic changes. Not only has technology invaded the classroom, but new ways of looking at testing and assessment is driving a whole new model of teaching. The state and other schools in different districts across the country are coming up with training that allows effective teaching to carry out curriculum implementation a success. While fruits of the government's K-12 program have yet to fully ripen, it could be guaranteed that graduates of senior high school programs would either be able to find job easily or start their own businesses. The K-12 curriculum puts Filipino students at par with the rest of the world. This would be a testament that an investment in education is the key toward reaching national growth and development. There is still a challenge in accepting the K-12 system as a curriculum, but with these advantages, doing so would require less difficulty. There are some people who still think that the K-12 system is just a stretch curriculum with barely any changes from the old curriculum. The curriculum is more than that, as it clearly focuses on enhancing the students' progress and their future. Getting this kind of education not only helps the chances of landing a respectable job, it also helps develop the life skills a student will need on his journey towards growth.